Hello. Yeah, no, that's okay. Okay, just let me keep letting everybody in. Hello, Sandbag. Okay, so there's a few little new faces on here today, which is so nice to see. A few regular chefs. Now, if you haven't done this class before, the way that I've set up the Zoom is that you're muted on arrival, okay? So don't worry about your house noise because I can't hear anything, okay? But that doesn't mean I don't want you to speak to me. I definitely do. So if you can see on your screen, you'll have a little microphone there that you can press when you want to speak to me, and then I'll be able to hear you because right now it's very quiet. I can't hear anything. You can just hear me, okay? So please, by all means, unmute yourself if you've got any questions. Hello. Or I'll try and go slowly and I repeat everything lots and lots of times, okay? So don't worry if you're feeling like you're behind, okay? So if anyone else comes, I'll just let them in. For anyone that I don't know yet, my name is Katie. And I'm a nutritionist and I help people learn how to eat really healthy foods. Today, I've just got Estelle helping me. Estelle is 5. And I've also got Audrey who'll come and help me in a second as well. Right now. This is Audrey. So Audrey's 7 and she'll be giving us a hand today as well. So today, everyone, we are making banana and choc chip muffins. So hopefully you've been able to find all the ingredients in your house. And if you're missing anything, don't worry. We will be able to make it up as we go, okay? Because cooking's not meant to be hard. We just have fun. And if you make a big mess like me, I always make a big mess. That's okay too. But you just got to make sure you help mum and dad and your carer clean it up, okay? That's the one rule. So the very first job that we are going to do, and if you've got a carer there or a mum or a dad, you might want to get them to do this job. Hello. Ashley, your little boy is just waving non-stop. Hello. Can you go and put your oven on, please? So we're going to need it on 190 degrees. Not fan forced, okay? So just a hot oven, but not fan forced. So I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to do that first.
Katie?
Yeah?
Haven't started yet.
Sorry?
I haven't started putting the ingredients in yet.
No, you are right on time, my girl. I haven't started anything yet. The only thing I've done is put the oven on, okay? So if you want to put your oven on to get it warming up while we're cooking, that's a good start, okay? So 190 degrees. And then we'll start getting ingredients ready, okay? So the first thing that we need to do is melt our butter. So I'm going to do mine in the saucepan, but you can either do yours in a saucepan or in the microwave, okay? So it's 100 grams of butter. So we need to melt that butter first, okay? So that's our first job.
That's melted.
Katie? You want to stir that? Can you sit down, please? Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Katie.
Yeah.
How many tablespoons would we use? We've got margarine, that's all.
Good question. Hang on, let me just.
Sorry.
Mate. No. Don't be sorry at all. It's hard to cook when the supermarkets are basically closed. So I would guesstimate about 4. If you say about a tablespoon is about 25 grams, I think if you did sort of 4 sort of relatively heaps, that should be fine, I reckon. Add a bit of a guess.
Katie?
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't it.
Go.
Katie?
Yeah.
How much butter?
100 grams. So on the, if you've got one like me, which is like this, it will have 50, 100, 150, 200. So you need to cut off 100 grams. But just like I was explaining to that other mum, they're just going to sort of guess and do about 4 tablespoons of margarine or butter, okay? So if you've got one like me, you can measure it out that way. Or if you've got little scales, that's another good way to do it. Or you can just use it in just guessing with tablespoon, okay? So Audrey behind me is watching over our butter. She's at the oven, at the stove top, I mean, so she's going to do that job. So if we're ready, we'll move to the next job, okay? So the next job is going to be peeling our bananas and putting them into a bowl, and then we're going to start mashing them with a fork, okay? So Estelle, yep, do that job for me. So if you've only got 2 bananas, that's fine. If
I want to see if Grace is on there.
Oh, you're right. So yes, so 3 ripe bananas. If you've got, ours are not super ripe, but that's fine. We'll just have to use our muscles and mash them a bit harder, okay? So 3 ripe bananas into a bowl and start mashing. Yep.
Katie,
Yes.
where we have 1 banana, so we're gonna do bananas and berries.
Sebastian, that sounds delicious. That would be a perfect idea. So Sebastian's only got 1 banana, so he's going to do a bit of a combo and do banana with some berries as well. So that sounds super yum. So absolutely, whatever you like.
Grace isn't on there yet.
I don't think Grace is coming, Evie. I think she had to do something else. Yeah, sorry, bub. All right, so you're going to need, so we're going to use a fork to do our mashing, but you can use whatever you like. Now, Estelle at the moment is sort of stabbing it, but it's better if you use the bottom of the fork, if you can see that, if you push down, okay? So she needs a bit of coaching about mashing. Right, okay, so yeah, go like that. Keep it flat. Estelle nearly fell into the bowl of bananas, so we're off to a good start. Okay, how you going?
Not too good.
Not too good. So if you do it on the side, it helps a little bit. That's fine, Bob, it's just cooking. Okay, so our butter has melted. So now I've turned it off, and now it's just going to sit there and cool off, okay, for a little bit. So if your butter is already melted, you can just let it sit to the side and start cooling.
I've got it.
Yep, so keep mashing. Okay, pass it over to Audrey.
Okay, this is how it's done. Audrey knows how it's done.
Okay. Okay, so how's our banana mashing going? Looks
Katie?
good. Yeah.
How much mashing do we have to do?
Well, you want to sort of make it so all the banana is sort of broken up. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Yep, that looks great, Tess. Good job. Yes, and Belle F, yours is looking good. Florence, yours is looking really good too. Excellent. You can see lots of little helpers in the kitchens. Yeah, good one, Sam. That looks great. Good job. So keep mashing until it's all sort of together. Oh, excellent, girls. That looks really good. Okay.
No, just do the rest because
Okay, I'm going to take over this banana mashing.
we're experts at it. Is this good?
Where are you? Yes, perfect, Evie. That looks great. Good job.
Is this good, Katie?
Where are you? Yes, Tully Keenan. That looks great. So if it's all sort of mashed up together, that's what we're wanting.
Katie, I'm using a potato masher.
Nice move. I'm happy with that. Potato masher is a good way to do it. Now, because our bananas are not that ripe, we're needing a bit more muscle. Yeah, but that's all right. I've got plenty of muscle. Okay, so if you're ready, show me, bub. Oh, good job.
Is that was all right?
That looks perfect. That
Is
looks,
this good?
yeah, excellent. That looks good. I'm happy with all those mashed bananas. Excellent, Lara. That looks good. Okay, so if you have finished mashing, what you can do now is add your sugar. So to your banana, you're going to add half a cup of caster sugar. Okay? So who can tell me which cup is the half cup? What numbers are we looking for?
1 and a 2.
Perfect. Thank you for being polite and putting your hand up, Evie, but you can just yell out to me, bub. Sebastian, good job. So we're looking for a 1/2. That's the cup we're going to use, okay? So Estelle, can you give me half a cup of sugar? And that's going in on top of our banana.
Katie, I'm used to doing those sort of measurements.
You, my friend, are a clever kid. Don't doubt it.
If
for a
without
second.
them, I probably know.
You're all over it, Tully Keenan. All over it. Good job. So half a cup of caster sugar in on top of our banana.
Actually in.
You're right. Just shaking off, so it's, yeah. All right, that's a big in.
Do we mix it through?
Yes, please. So then you can mix the sugar and the banana together, okay? So mix them all up. Now remember, hold on to the bowl and try not to flick it all out everywhere, okay? We just want to hold on to the bowl and try and gently stir it. That looks great, everybody.
Like Mum put a whole lump of casting sugar on the ground.
Yeah, the other day when I was doing this on Monday, I spilled half a bag of caster sugar all over the bench and the floor. So that took a very long time to clean up, okay? But
No, it wasn't that bad.
yeah, you didn't have to do it. Okay, so mixing your banana and your sugar together. Yeah, that looks good. Making sure you're getting all the sugar off the bottom of the bowl. Go, Sadie. Gee, you're mixing hard there.
Hi, Katie.
Hello. Okay, so if you've mixed your sugar and your banana together,
Like this.
yeah, that looks pretty good. So ours is sort of looking a bit like a runny mixture now. Okay, we're actually going to put this bowl aside. Yep, perfect, Tully, that looks great. And then we're going to get another bowl out, okay? So grab another bowl if you don't have one already sitting there. Yep, perfect. So another bowl. So if you're not quite up to speed yet, in that first bowl, we've got 3 mashed bananas and then we've got half a cup of sugar and we've mixed those two things together, okay? And then we've put that bowl aside and then we're going to get another bowl out.
Pass the sugar.
So into the second bowl, we are going to put the butter into it, okay? So get mum or dad or your carer, if it's hot, because hot butter really burns, okay? So I've got our butter here, so stand back, Stelbel.
I'm just going to hold it up.
Okay, good idea. All right, so I'm putting the melted butter into that bowl.
It feels a bit hot even when you're not actually touching it.
Yeah. Try and get all of the butter out into the bowl. Okay. Next into that, we're going to put our 2 tablespoons of milk. Okay, so now we're putting 2 tablespoons of milk into the butter.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's fine. We got a tablespoon here, like a big spoon.
What are we doing, Katie?
Sorry.
What are we doing?
So have you put your melted butter into the bowl?
Not yet.
Okay, we'll do that. And then put 2 tablespoons of milk into that butter. You want to do that? Okay. Yep. And then here. Yep. Good job. Okay, and then you can give that a
Katie,
bit of a mix.
Katie,
Yeah.
what do we have to do?
So, have you put your butter into the second bowl?
Yes.
Yep. And then you're going to put 2 tablespoons of milk into that bowl with the butter.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So if you've put butter and milk into your bowl, now once you've done that, you're going to crack 1 egg into it. Yep. Just let me get hold on to that because you might need it again. Okay, so cracking ready. So in this second bowl, I've got my 100 grams of melted butter. I've got 2 tablespoons of milk, and then I've just cracked an egg into it.
I did actually get 3 before.
And Estelle's pretty much cracked the egg on the bench. So we might do another egg, okay?
That you stepped in.
No, I just stepped in it.
Good job, Estelle.
Right.
Do we stir it?
Yes, please stir it.
Katie,
Yes.
Katie, Mom cracked an egg, so I used that one.
Oh, good job. I'm glad you didn't step in your egg.
Do it. Stir it a bit faster. That's it.
Okay, put the shell in there. Okay, so once you've got your butter, your milk, and your egg in the bowl, you can give it a whisk. Okay, so you can grab a fork. Right, whisk that up together. And then we're going to mix all that together. So the egg, the butter, the milk.
I know how to whisk.
Oh, sorry, we're just using a fork. You don't need a special whisk. You can just use a fork. I know. Sure did. Okay, so everyone's with me? So in our bowl, yep, we're whisking together the butter, the milk, and the egg. So can everyone give me a thumbs up if you've done that stage? Good job, Tess. Yep. Good girl, Kelly girls. Yep. Everyone, McClarty's. Yep. Zoe and Georgia, good job. The Allens. Oh, thumbs down. What? Good job. Yes. Tully, Evie. Yep. Bellef. Yep. Mollison crew sorted. Okie dokie. So everyone's. Yep.
Thumbs up.
Hi,
So good job. Okay. So what you're going to do now is we're going to add our banana mixture into the egg and milk and butter mixture.
Is this okay?
Yep, that's good. So once it's all combined, we're going to add our
Can I put
banana
that in?
mixture.
Can I put that in?
Yes, you can. So can you put it in the bowl, not on the floor?
Katie,
Yes.
I don't have a big enough bowl, so I can pour the butter, milk, and egg mixture into the one that I have banana in.
Yes, definitely. Just go into the bigger bowl, whichever bowl is bigger. In the bowl for a start. You're doing real good.
Hey, Katie, can I mix it?
Please do. Yep, definitely mix.
I don't want to use this.
Alrighty, here's your wooden spoon. Start mixing. Okay, so now we're going to gently give that a bit of a mix. So in that bowl now, we've got our banana and sugar, egg, butter, and milk. Okie dokie. So just give it a bit of a gentle mix. It doesn't need a really, really hard mix, just a gentle one. Okay, you're going way too hard. Okay, stop. Okay, so if you've given that a bit of a gentle mix, the next thing you're going to do is get your sifter, because now we're going to add our dry ingredients directly to that one, okay? Yes, so Estelle, you can step aside and you're going to,
What do I do with this?
I'll tell you in a minute. Can you do that job for me? Okay, so now we're going to start adding our dry ingredients to that mixture. So into our sifter, what we're going to add is 1.5 cups of plain flour. So 1.5. So again, we're getting our full cup and then our cup that says 1/2, 1.5 of plain flour.
Do we sift the flour into the bowl?
Correct.
Is it a major issue if we don't have a sifter?
Not a major issue. Don't worry at all. I've just stepped in an egg that was cracked on the floor, so we got no issues. Don't worry. I don't mind if you're not using the sifter. It's a real relaxed sort of class. So 1.5 cups of plain flour into your bowl, and if you can sift it, and if you don't have that, don't worry.
Mix it through.
Hang on, just hold up 1 second because we've just got a couple of other ingredients we're going to add on top of that, okay? So 1.5 cups of plain flour sifted in. And then if you're ready to do the next bit, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of bicarb soda. This one.
My turn.
Can you do that for me, please? You can do that.
Katie,
Yeah.
I didn't have bicarbonate soda, so I used plain flour instead of. I've seen self-raising flour instead of plain flour.
Sounds like a great idea. That's perfect. No worries at all.
Katie, how much bicarb soda powder?
1 teaspoon.
Katie,
Yeah.
is it okay if we tip some of the flour in it?
You get bicarb.
Who was asking the question?
Me.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yep, go right now.
Is it okay if we tip some of the flour in it?
Yes, please do. Yep. Put the flour into the wet ingredients. Yep. That's fine.
Yeah, just let you know.
And then if you've done your 1 teaspoon of bicarb, then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking powder, if you have.
Oh, one of each. So one of that and one of this.
Okay, by taking and then इथे पकड़ इथे तू खाली निकाल.
Sorry, Katie. How much baking baking powder was that?
1 teaspoon.
Thank you.
No worries.
Not all heaped up. That'll
Okay.
do.
मैं तो ये काय करता? What
And
do
then
you have
if you would like to
to rice?
add a tiny little bit of
Fluffy जो होता ना? That's the ingredient.
One sifted to
Now we can start. Salt. We need salt, isn't it?
What's next, Katie?
It's about 1/4 of a teaspoon, which is just a bit of a pinch.
Of what?
Of salt.
don't need that. We've got salted butter.
So now now in that bowl, we should have added our 1.5 cups of plain flour, our teaspoon of baking powder, our teaspoon of bicarb, and then a little tiny pinch of salt, okay? And then now, okay. If you could,
We can start sifting.
fine. So now we just need to do a very gentle mix. Okay? So we're just going to do a very gentle mix because we don't want it to become too mixed. Just a very gentle one. So just get a little spoon.
I've done this all on my own. I'm so proud of myself.
So just a very gentle mix, just to bring it all together. Is everyone up to speed? No one's been left behind? Good job. Okay, now once you've given it a very gentle mix and got most of the flour sort of combined in there, if you are adding chocolate chips, now is the time to do so, okay? Yep. So we're having white chocolate today, but you can have whatever you would prefer to have. And the recipe recommends 1/2 cup of chocolate chips, okay? Or more, or less. So you can decide, okay? Well, that's good then. If you can't see the flour, you've mixed it all up, okay? Right, so don't push it away. No, that'll be heaps. That will be heaps.
Can we have a spoon?
Just do a very gentle mix. Ah, chefs, we're not ready to eat yet. Very gentle mix. So once you've added your choc chips, again, very gentle mix. And then if you've added those, you've got all your ingredients. So the next step will be, and of course, yeah, you should be taste testing the choc chips just to make sure they're not poisonous or anything, all right? So just have a little taste, just in case, all right? You're not having 10 each, no. Okay, so once you've had a taste test of the choc chips and made sure they're not poisonous, then you can start to fill it into your muffin trays. Now, while Audrey was doing something, Estelle put patty pans in our trays just to try and keep the, you know, the cleaning down.
Is the texture right?
Yeah, that looks great. That
All
looks
right.
excellent. Good job.
Oh, thank you. I was just worried about it.
No, it looks perfect. So if you have patty pans, you can use those, or you might just like to grease the muffin tray with something else, like the cooking oil spray, Sam, or a bit of butter, whatever you like to do. Or you might just like to live on the edge and not grease it at all, okay? Completely up to you.
How many does it make?
Well, it depends on how big you like to make them. So this will make 12 medium to large size muffins. But if you want to make them smaller, you'll be able to make more, okay?
Do you want me to help you put them in? Did you put a couple more choc chips in? How many?
Okay. Now, you can either do it the two
Couple more.
ways. You can use 2 tablespoons where you do a scoop with one and then you scoop off with the other, or you can just use your fingers. But just make sure that you're not licking between each muffin, okay? Okay, but hang on, girls. This is not going to work well. So just, okay, so you
All right.
2 spoons each.
Go.
Well, to scoop off. You know what I mean? Hang on.
And then, oh, careful. Yep. And then in there. And you can use, do you want another spoon or are you going to use your finger? Don't lick though.
I know.
Okay, gee, we're looking good. We've got some nice techniques going on here, dobbing into our muffin trays. Sam, you've just handed over the control, have you? Hannah's all over it. Matilda, even cleaning up as she goes. Such an experienced chef. Excellent. Oh, they look delicious. Gee, we're all concentrating very hard. I'm very impressed, you guys. I can see lots of little chefs working hard. And lots of mums and dads and carers working pretty hard too. Great job. Try not to spill too much. Yeah, that's fine, but you're just not allowed to lick it between each one, okay? So that's fine. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely lick it afterwards. Just don't lick it between muffins, okay? Now they will rise a little bit, okay? So try not to fill them right to the very top of the muffin patty pan or tray, okay? Because they will rise up, so you don't want them getting too big. But that's probably a bit big, that one, Audrey. You might want to scoop some of him out.
Ew, it's disgusting.
Oh, Audrey.
Ew. Ew.
Right, just keep it in there, please.
Oh, Mom, what did you say?
Good job. They're doing a wonderful job, that's why. How you going, Fee? You just licking everything? I'm watching you, Fee. I can see you. I don't understand that, Sam. Have you got an official Zoom meeting with your mum and dad?
I just pressed the middle thing like a bunch of times and that's what it came up with.
Oh, okay, great. How are we going? We're putting our mixture all into the patty pans. It looks like we're doing a great job.
I'm always making these guys.
Vinash, that looks amazing. They look so delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Katie, mine in the oven.
Pretty. How delicious. Oh, well, I hope that they turn out so nicely for you. You might be able to have a yum afternoon tea. Got a very sweet little apron on too.
Katie, how long do we
what's
put them
the
in
temp-
for?
What's
So-
the temperature of the oven?
Yeah, so you want the oven to be at 190 degrees and you're going to cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes, okay? So if you're ready to put them into the oven, you can do so. They're going to take about 15 to 20 minutes and the oven will be set at 190 degrees, okay?
Hey, Katie.
Yes.
Look.
Oh, ta-da! Look at those. They look so good. They look so good. Well done. They're going to be delicious, I think. Mm.
Hey, Katie.
Yeah, tell me. Yep.
My name is Zayden.
What is your
My
name?
name is Zayden.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you.
Zayden.
It's so nice to meet you. I'm so glad you could come to this cooking class
Thanks for
today.
having us. Hello, Zayden. Thanks for having us.
You're so welcome.
Hi.
I hope you can come again. You enjoy those muffins, okay? I hope they're delicious, okay? So if you are done and you are about to put your muffins into the oven, you may leave this class because we won't stay together while they're cooking. You can go and put them in the oven, wait 15 or 20 minutes. And remember that they need to smell delicious. That's how we know when they're cooked, okay?
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I hope they're super yum.
Thanks, Katie.
Bye.
Katie, it's mine.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I did.
Look at mine.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. I hope they're yum.
They're all exciting.
Say thanks, Katie.
Thanks, Katie.
Enjoy your muffins.
Say
See you
bye.
next time. Bye, Katie. Hi, Katie. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks for amazing, Lara. Good job.
Bye-bye.
See you, Katie.
Bye, Katie.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you,
Love
Katie.
you.
Thanks.
Hi, Estelle.
Bye, Evie.
How many people do we have?
Is that hello, Jude?
Hi, Jude.
No, is it so?
Yeah, yeah. You tell me.
What am I?
What? Down doing it.
What's Stell doing? She's just licking everything.
Yeah, we're about 3 muffins down. We just ate half the
I
muffins.
know. Oh, they look amazing. Well done, Penny. Well
I
done.
don't think we've got any choc chips there.
I know.
Thank you.
You say hi. No, look at her. All right, you hit exit so Katie can go check her muffin.
Where?
All right, see ya. Thanks again.
red
You're a
one.
total legend.
Bye, Katie.
And then red. Yeah. Oh, red.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
Thank you.